Good morning, everyone. This is Maureen, and welcome back to another day of learning how to pray through the darkness. I am so happy that you are here today, taking some time for yourself to be filled up with not only God's presence, but with the strength to acknowledge the fact that you are not alone. Now, my daily devotionals that I have chosen for this year come from this little boo book put out by Broad Street Publishers titled 365 Days of Prayers for Depression and Anxiety. Now, there is a link for you down in the description box in which you can go and purchase your own copy, but that's only for your own personal enjoyment. I mean, I will be sharing with you these devotionals, so that's only if you want to have it to add to your library of devotionals. Now, before I continue, let me say that I want you to take just a few moments. It doesn't take long, folks. Take just a few moments. Quiet everything around you because I want you to hear these words every single day. You know, last year's devotional was Be Still and Know that He is God. And I want you to continue that exercise every day as we come together. Be still. Open up your mind and heart and hear what it is that God has for us all to hear today. Now, today's devotional is titled Strength for Today. And the Bible verse that'll go along with our discussion comes from Psalms 119, verse 28. My life strength melts away with grief and sadness. Come strengthen me and encourage me with your words. See why it's so important to take a few moments? Be still. Get rid of everything else that could distract you because these are very encouraging words, especially the last part of the verse where it says, Come strengthen me and encourage me with your words. God, sometimes the stresses of life, even the small, mundane, and ordinary things, feel like just too much to face. I find myself relying on my own motivation to get through the days or the weeks. Oftentimes, I feel like sadness has stripped away my desire to do anything outside of the ordinary. Father, you are faithful to give me strength in my every weakness. There is not a day when I am left on my own to figure things out. Your grace is always available to empower and strengthen me, though that may not look like getting done everything I had hoped for. Your strength carries me. When I am stripped of the enthusiasm I once had for life, I want to adjust my expectations of what strength looks like now. I want your personal and profound encouragement today. Holy One, you are the strength that carries me through my darkest days. I won't worry about tomorrow or what it will bring. I will fix my eyes on you only today. Come strengthen and encourage me like only you can. Wonderful words, folks, because I want you to stop and think. Now, I'm going to preface this statement with saying it's good to have plans. Uh, you know, plan on going to dinner this weekend with a friend or with your family. Planning a special surprise birthday party in the future. I mean, it's okay to look at things that you want to do tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. But until it is time to actually get down to the nitty gritty and getting it sorted out, time, date, place, who's going to be there, um, that's that's where it needs to stay, is in the future. There's no sense in worrying about it right now, in this very moment, because worry is one of those emotions, those stressors that tear us down. And God doesn't want that for us. We shouldn't worry about anything. Because you know, folks, reality is we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So let tomorrow worry about tomorrow. We're not guaranteed even the next few hours. So worrying about something that we cannot control in this moment only brings us stress. And as I said, stress is one of those things that attacks us, not only physically, but emotionally and especially spiritually. So what we should focus on is the strength that God gives us just for today, for this very minute. That's all we should worry about. And really, that's not even a worry, is it? It's a guarantee, especially when we call on God, just as that little prayer mentioned for us, when we call on Him and ask for the strength to take care of what is necessary and what needs to be handled right now. Because that's the one thing that we're guaranteed. I'm guaranteed this moment. Now, not the next moment, but I'm guaranteed this moment right here. And this is the only moment that really should matter. So how am I going to make the best of it? Well, the first thing is I'm going to acknowledge the fact that God has given it to me. And then I'm going to acknowledge that no matter what happens in this moment, that He is with me to give me the strength to handle anything that's going to hit me, like right now. So I believe that we do ourselves more harm than good when we worry about the future. I really, really do. Because like I said, none of us are guaranteed it. Only God knows the number of days that we have on this earth. And so let's live in the moment, because that's where God wants us, right here, right now. Not only right here, right now, but in His presence, relying on His strength and His guidance. So I want you to think about that today. Don't worry about what you need to do this afternoon. Quite honestly, don't worry about it. You know what you want to do. Like this afternoon, I want to spend some time finishing up one of my little Muppet amigurumis. That's what I want to do. But I should not worry if something else comes along to take its place. There might be something more important that happens and I need to put that aside. So I shouldn't worry about, well, when am I going to find the time to get this finished? It will be there when I have the time. I know it's really easy for me to say all this. I know where I am in my walk with God, in my dependence on Him. So all I can do is offer you words that have been an encouragement and a strength for me. But they are the exact same words that you can rely on as well. Just as the verse in Psalm said here today, God is waiting there to give you the strength, the courage, the power to take care of you, because you are a child of God. He does not want stress and worry to be a part of your life. He wants joy. He wants jubilation. He wants you to feel the strength that He can give you. Now, as I was reading over it this morning, I was thinking, wow, Lord, I really would like the strength that I had when it was about 2025, where I could just pop up out of the chair and get going doing the things that I wanted to do. Well, that's really not feasible at this point in my life. My body's a little older. The joints aren't as lubricated as they used to be. I just can't jump like I used to. I have to kind of push myself out of the chair. And before I can go dashing across the floor, which I don't dash anymore either, I have to steady myself. But you know what? That's okay. Because God is still there, giving me strength to do what is necessary, not only for myself, but what is necessary for what He has planned for me today. So your body might be a little creakier than mine. And you might have some other ailments that I don't have. But just know that by calling on God for strength, He's going to give you what you need. It may not be as much as you would like to have, but it's going to be what you need to take care of not only yourself, but to take care of the plans that He has for you. So remember, God is there waiting to strengthen you, to give you that fortitude to fight off the deep shadows that might want to come and envelope you. Don't let it. Be still. Listen to God's voice. He is there waiting to pour into you so much love and comfort and strength. So let Him. I do hope that you've enjoyed today's devotional. Please be sure to give me a little like, and if you feel the strength, if you find some words of encouragement, please leave them down in the description, in the comment section, not only for myself to read, but for others as well. Give us some words of strength and encouragement today. So if you are a newbie just stopping by to see what this devotional was all about, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your time. All I ask is that you hit that subscribe button down there in the corner, and then be sure and turn on the bell that has those cute little hugs on the side, because it'll notify you of all the content that I upload every day. So until tomorrow, always remember that when the doubts come, know that you are loved, you are cherished, and you are a child of God. Until tomorrow, guys, remember, I love you. Thanks for being here. Bye.